I'm really confused. So I opened a business there. Then now this guy is still working at the carnival. He's enjoying his life. So he started frustrating me in a way. I think he's seeing beautiful girls, and now me, out there, people know he's a good guy. He's really, everybody would go, treats people, but home, hey, it's a different thing.
He's an animal.
You are not talking, no nothing. You have to figure yourself out. Sometimes you can't even be given. I mean, anyway, it was hell on earth. So I
Uh,
just stayed. Then he started frustrating me. Then in some time
uh,
before now, he bought the house in phase two. It's like we are not talking. We are talking.
oh
He has
God.
brought in. Remember, I've not
Uh,
told you. I'm now staying. He's brought in his sister, his brother. Uh, I'm still young, but now he's brought in his people to stay with me now. He's the guy, yeah, the guy in the village who's doing well. So the relatives should come. Mara the
okay.
uncle, Mara the grandmother. I'm supposed to be taking care of all these people. And now I'm still young. I don't even know, what it is. So he'd come and complain. Oh, you don't like my people. Or you're not taking care of my grandmother. The grandmother is supposed to be taken, I don't know, to hospital. So I know nothing. I'm not even 30. I don't know nothing. So me, I'm
So
confused.
you really didn't have time to enjoy your life because
Mhm.
you are super nanny back home.
I was a super nanny.
Then now
Now
you're a mother.
I am caring for
Then you
the
want to, you somebody brings strangers in your house
exact.
for you to
You
take
have,
care of.
you have to accommodate them and to show them love and what they want. And a grandmother who's ailing, you cook this, she doesn't want. Then when the grandson comes, Amefura, she's swollen that. It's like she has not eaten. And now she's not told you because me, I didn't used to understand. Okay, Marachi, I knew Kimara. She's a Mwanga, so she'll talk in Mwanga. And because we've grown up in Nairobi, I'm not so fluent in the Marachi, but I know quite a bit of Luya. So now she reports to the grandson. Oh, she's not eaten, whatever. So me, I've cooked people to eat. I don't know that you're supposed to give special.
She
So he
she
comes now, it's me. Oh, you don't like my people. Oh, blah blah blah. So now the wrangle starts. You remember he's out with girls. He'll come back in the morning. Today he might decide not to come back. So me, worried, where's my husband? I would call maybe a friend. Then he'll come and say, oh, you wanted to put it on BBC. What? So me, I'm just a good wife worrying about her husband, but him is like, why are you worried about me? Worry about your life. So you see, life, you're just confused there. So that is how it was. So he, after getting too many people in the house, no independence, you don't know what to do. So things got worse. Now he's out with girls and women. You hear these stories, you'll hear that. But you're just there, frustrated, nobody to talk to. Your mom and your brothers and sisters, they're there, they think you're doing very well because your husband is a big guy and he has the money. Now he's driving, he has bought even a fast car, he's got a second car, though you are just there. So um, now after things starting to go downhill, we now move to our house. That is according to me. That is in phase two now, Uhuru Gardens. So now there things are even worse. The lady who was a neighbor, actually, when I was at the salon, and may God rest her soul in peace because she went to be with the Lord, she was called Mrs. Shambi. She comes and tells me because she would come to the salon and I would make her hair, and I think she liked me. So she would see like I was getting frustrated, and I am young, I have these young children, and would share one, two. So she tells me, oh, I sing with this choir. And I used to love singing because I remember even back in primary, I had sung with the St. Philip's Jericho when I was in primary. I think from standard six, I started singing and I continued. So when she told me about St. Barnabas, and I used to admire this church because when I was in St. Philip's, we still used to hear about St. Barnabas, how popular it was. Then when I heard of that, I was like, wow, that is where I'm going to go because I never even used to go to church. And I'm an Anglican born and bred and still in Anglican church. So I joined St. Barnabas and I go and I join the choir. And that is where I think that is what made me not break down in my life because it kept me. Anytime I would feel down and I would sing and life was okay, the father of my children would do whatever he does, but I wouldn't care. He'll come frustrate me, do his things, and I wouldn't care. Me, I was focused in my God, and I would sing, and that would make me happy. And after I joined now St. Barnabas, I was very happy. I would sing as much as he would come with his own whatever. I would hear, oh, he has this girlfriend, he has that girlfriend, he has that. So that never used to really get me down.
You had God.
Yeah, after I joined now St. Barnabas, I think all my focus went to God and the church. And you see, my mother had brought me up in church since I used to sing even in St. Philip's, Jericho. So that was my normal thing. So I would take my children, we go to church, and remember, their father was a Catholic and he never bothered about church and never anything. So me, I went to St. Barnabas Church, which actually I'm still a member even to date. So I went to St. Barnabas. Now life has gone down, but I'm in Uhuru Gardens, and people think I'm doing very well because my husband is a whole manager at the carnival, driving, looking good.
You're
Yep,
not wearing your problems on your sleeve.
exactly. So I went to St. Barnabas. I started singing, and I was a good singer. I have the voice. I can still even sing today. So as I joined, I get the choir is doing well. That time we were singing. The choir master was called Mr. Ominde. He's still alive, Mr. Ominde. I go there. I get people like the Juma Odembas of Kayamba, Africa. Okay, then they were not in Kayamba, but we were in church. So St. Barnabas was St. Barnabas then. So I joined, and we start singing. And then it comes that there's a trip to Spain. So as I'm singing, and before that, then when you join St. Barnabas, you'd be auditioned to go to any trip because they have to get singers. They didn't want just somebody. Minde was a strict guy. So we were trained, and I joined St. Barnabas like today. Within 6 months, people were going to Spain. So they were doing the auditions. So as they were auditioning, they were auditioned with this Luya song. It is called, I think, Vamu Vamba or something.
I was
So
about to say.
yes. So when people were being auditioned, they would audition, you put off. So me, I came in, and then I started. Yes, of course I sang, and like, woo, I passed. 6 months, remember, nobody had come and just joined, and within 6 months, people are going for a trip and you're taken. And then I was taken. So people started, why is she's still so new? How come she's being taken? And there's some have sung for her. So Omida tells them, okay, there is an audition. I want singers. I don't want passengers. So if whoever thinks can sing better than her, she has sung. Everybody was auditioned. So sing. That was the test. And I started.
You mean grown-ups have such?
Ooh, the church is the worst. Don't even go there. So I went to Spain. And remember that time my marriage is like it's on the rocks because nothing, everything. So but thank God I managed. I went to Spain. We enjoyed ourselves. It was beautiful. We went to a place called Catalonia. We went to Barcelona. And that was my breakthrough to international. That was my first time I went out of the country. So I went to Spain. We enjoyed ourselves. Came back again after Spain. I think now things became, now my marriage was like now on the rocks proper.